Also on the programme, more Olympic cheers as the torch travels from Aberdeen to Dundee, bringing a sense of Olympic glory to one pensioner.
It was my big moment. Lovely at this age to be able to come out and get all this. Is exciting.
Mountain biking. The Olympic torch has made its way from Aberdeen to Dundee on the 5th day of its journey through Scotland. And for one pensioner, it finally meant Olympic glory. The former sprinter Elspeth Graham failed to win a place in the British team at the 1948 Games, but today she carried the torch through the Perthshire village of Balbeggie. Andrew Anderson's been following the Flames' progress.
82-year-old Elspeth Graham, one of today's oldest torchbearers. Elspeth had been due to run in the London Olympics, that's the 1948 Olympics, but injury robbed her of that. Today she finally had her Olympic moment, spurred on by the crowds through the Perthshire village of Balbeggie.
It was my big moment. It's a long time since I did any of this, as you probably know, 60 years at least. So it was lovely at this age to be able to come out and get all this. It's exciting.
Earlier in Brecon, former Marine Ian Bishop was handed the honour. Ian lost both his legs in an explosion while serving in Afghanistan 2 years ago. With his daughter at his side, Ian carried the flame with the determination of a military man.
It was fantastic. Wasn't expecting such a big turnout as it was, but going from Montrose and Brecon, it was absolutely mobbed. It was amazing to see the support everyone got.
The torch had started the day in Aberdeen with a 130-mile journey ahead of it. An early start for some spectators.
So you come out in your nightie, why?
Just to see the flame. I mean, we'll never see it again, will we?
This was Montrose at 10 o'clock this morning. 120 people helped carry the Olympic flame down the east coast and then across into Perthshire. For many of the torchbearers, it's been an emotional experience. And the crowds who turned out along the route loved it too.
That was good, really good, yeah. Really enjoyed it, to be said.
Why did you want to see the torch?
Well, I would never see it again, really. So I really enjoyed it.
It was really good. We got to hold the torch. It was like, the lady's really nice. Yeah, she told us that we could hold the torch.
By lunchtime, the torch relay had arrived at Scone Palace, something approaching a royal welcome here. And then it was into Perth.
Well, the torch has moved on from Perth, and in the past hour it's arrived in Dundee, and Andrew Anderson is there now. What's happening, Andrew?
David, this is where the Olympic torch will end its day today, here at Dundee's Olympic Torch Party, where the entertainment, as you can hear, is well underway. It's travelling up at the moment to Baxter Park from Dundee city centre. It's due here in the next 10 minutes or so, and this was the scene in the city centre a short time ago after the torch crossed the Tay Road Bridge from Fife. A big welcome in the city centre, just as there is here in Baxter Park. And the torch had its photograph taken with the Desperate Dan statue. There is no greater honour in this city. When it arrives here in Baxter Park, it will be taken up onto the stage here, and the flame will be used to light an Olympic cauldron. And thousands of people have turned out here at Baxter Park to give this torch a huge welcome. As you saw in my report, it was a hugely important day for the torchbearers and the spectators who lined the route. It makes its journey to Edinburgh Castle for tomorrow evening. It will surely get as warm a welcome there as it's had here in the many communities that it's visited today.
Yes, indeed. Andrew, thank you very much indeed. And no new cases of Legionnaire's disease were identified in Edinburgh today, for the first time since the outbreak began last week. In total, 88 cases have been confirmed or suspected. It's thought the infection was spread by a release of contaminated vapour from a